Hi there, and welcome to Sandra's World. Hi, and this is my second broadcast on HAPS TV, which is turning out to be a fairly good medium for broadcasters, and hopefully it will stay in a good place like Periscope was for a lot of people. I do know that people are missing Periscope because I was listening to a broadcast. When was it? I think it was. It wasn't a live broadcast, but it was a broadcast from some people who had been on Periscope. So today I'm using HAPS, and it is still a relatively new and exciting platform in beta, which is always really exciting because it means that you can sort of like have that first-hand experience before a lot of people get involved. Hi, Cloud9. So if you haven't already downloaded the HAPS app, I would definitely download it and get involved, because when you do download it, you can start your HAPS journey and get 100 free coins for joining, which you can use to support my work if you want to. If you feel that my work is worth you giving me recognition, that would be really amazing. I'd really like that, because I really enjoy broadcasting. It's an exciting world. I'm still getting used to the HAPS app, so you'll have to bear with me. It's always hi from Canada. So it's, when you get involved in a new app, it's always like a bit of a baptism of fire, because there are people who are quite used to doing this sort of online broadcasting. I did it in 2015 on Periscope, and I do broadcast quite a lot on, I've been using Clubhouse, I've been moderating in Clubhouse. And if you want to get involved in Clubhouse, I would get involved in Clubhouse, because it's a really good thing, because you don't have to put yourself into the position where people have got to see you. So if you're the type of person who you don't like to put yourself out there so that people can see your face, but you want them to get to know the real you, Clubhouse is a really good thing to do. So Cloud9 from Canada, you should join Clubhouse if you're interested, because you can talk about what you're really interested in, and there are some really good rooms. I just wanted to start with that basic introduction, because I think it's really important that you get to know about, because it's my world and this is what I do. I know it's interesting, because on here you've got to show your face. Not all the time. You can cut your face off, but I would always try and encourage you to show the real you, show the real sort of like person you are, so that people get to really know, like, and trust you and want to listen to what you've got to say, because there are a lot of people out there who profess to know it all, but nobody knows it all. There's a lot more to learn, and every day I learn something new, absolutely every day. So use Clubhouse, because if you want to get to know people and get to know what they're interested in, and what they really are passionate about, and they talk about it, you can hear it in their voice that they're really passionate about this thing. So one of the things that I'm really passionate about, although I'm not an expert in it at all, because all of the experiences that I have in this particular area are my true experiences, because I've done it. I've done these things. I've made the mistakes. I've listened to the so-called experts. I've believed the so-called experts. But 9 times out of 10, these so-called experts have been wrong. And I don't say that I don't say that lightly, because it's difficult to, you know, when a person's trying to say that they know what they're doing, most of us will believe that, because there's a lot of vulnerable people out there who have bought into a lot of information that isn't true. So why do I call this broadcast, Why Are They Lying to You? Well, the reason why I've called that is because since I've been able to get more involved in the online space since the start of the pandemic, I've had more time to look at what's going on, and, as I say, get involved in more of it, like build websites and look into advertising and look into content creation and look into affiliate marketing and look into all the things that people seem to want to do, because they think that this is like the golden road to riches. And it's a shame, really, because there are vulnerable people out there who do believe in what they're being told. So why are they lying to you? All right. So there's a number of reasons why these people online who are advertising what they've got to offer are lying to you. Because one of the things that is interesting from the point of view of where I'm coming from as a psychotherapist, everything that I do is about instilling people the importance of having a positive mental attitude. And when you find, when you're looking for the answer for something, especially if through the pandemic you've lost your job, and you're worrying about how you're going to put food on your table, you're looking for ways to make the money that you've lost because you want to feed your family. And there's a lot of people right now all over Facebook, all over social media saying, I did say this on my first broadcast, but since then I've sort of like looked into it more. You know, I've got this product, I'm advertising it, I'm putting it in groups on Facebook, and nobody wants to buy anything. I've had the odd sale, but nothing where I can say, well, I can really give up, you know, working 9 to 5 for somebody else, and I can really make a go of it online. So, as I said, why are they lying to you? Well, the number one thing that they're lying to you about is, in a lot of these adverts, they're saying you don't need a website, you don't need content, you don't need to advertise, which to me is ridiculous, because what are they doing? They're advertising. And another thing they say is you don't need a list. Well, what are they doing? They're advertising. So clearly that's not true, because if they weren't advertising, they wouldn't have people interested in what they're offering. So therefore, they're building their list. So what they're saying is a lie. They're lying about what you need to do to be successful online. So that's another thing, that you don't need a website. Well, in my humble opinion, you absolutely do need a website. Even if you're relying on page builders, and you can then just put that URL somewhere, wherever it is that you want to put it, you still rely on your place where you can get those people into your world. And the only place where you can get them into your world is on your website. Now, you might say to me, yeah, but Sandra, I'm an affiliate marketer. So I've got a good business. I'm sending people to my affiliate offers, and I'm making some money. But I'm saying to you, but your affiliate is making more than you are, not money-wise initially, but they will in the long run, because you get one sale and they might get 10 people on their list from that one sale, because you're driving more people to their offers. They might not get 10 people to buy, but as soon as you put in your interest, you put your email in, they've got you on their list. So if you've got 10 buyers, you send them 10 buyers, they get 10 emails. So then they could go on then to get 20 more sales from those 10 buyers, because they've got them on their list. So most people who think they've got a great business have got a small business in compared to how big it could be if they get those people into their world. So you do need a website. You absolutely do need a website. And you need a website because then you can then, when you get people to your website, now they might not buy immediately because it takes on average 7 visits to your offers before anybody will actually buy, because it's the rule of 7. Well, thank you very much for the award. It's the rule of 7. So it takes 7 on average, 7 times for people to see what you've got before they'll engage with you and trust you to buy from you. Because who are you? You know, who are you? You might have something, but you might not be true to what you're selling. So if what you're selling is, for example, something you've used and you know it works and you know it is great value, then they're more likely then to think, all right, this person really gives great value. And what you need to do on that, for example, is on your website, you need to be giving something of great value that you don't expect an email for, but it's there. So on my website, for example, on easypreneur.com, I've got about 9 products that are free to download, absolutely free. You don't need to leave your email, they're just there. So, you know, that's how this is what you need to start with. So don't expect people to buy your product straight away. Don't sell it straight away. Talk about the benefits of it. So the benefits on my website is that you can download 9 products without leaving your email. If you want to leave your email, you can, and then you get involved. You can get more from me. Okay. So you definitely, and when they say you don't need a list, you absolutely need to build a list. No list, no sales. That's absolutely 100%. Now they might say, oh yeah, well you might get the odd sale. Yeah, you might do, but there's no way then of encouraging more engagement, because you've got nothing to go to. You haven't got anything that you can then, you haven't got their email, you haven't got their name. So you need to build your list. Your list is your business. It's worth its weight in gold, because when you've got this list and you've got people on that list who you really are engaging with, encouraging, motivating, supporting, giving them something, giving them the answer to their problems, then you can then contact them again, because you've got them on your list. And the more that you contact them, the more you offer them great value. Don't sell them stuff. Just allow them to see that what you have got is valuable to them. Encouragement is so important, Cloud Nine, absolutely. Because encouragement is about trusting, and it's about knowing that it comes from the right place. So this is why a lot of these people online are lying to you, because they do not care about you or your business, or the fact that you're suffering from mental health issues. They just want, most people, not all, most people just want to sell you something. They want your money. Now that's just it's a normal reaction. It's a normal thing, because they've got their bills to pay, and they, whether their product is something that they believe in or not, they will just sell it. And I can honestly say that as an affiliate, all of the things that I am an affiliate of, bar a couple, and I will be honest, I use them. I bought them, I use them, and I only talk about them because I know that they are good value. Otherwise, I wouldn't even talk about them. So when you're thinking about making it online, being successful online, I want you to really think about success and failure, because it's not about failure, it's about overcoming obstacles and overcoming challenges. So when I talk about like nobody cares, they don't. They just care about their own things, and that's just normal. That's normal for a lot. That's normal normal reaction from people. And so everything that I do, whatever, when I come on here and talk about this comes from a place of, I really care. I help people because I want to help them. I get a lot out of helping people. And if I get something in return, then that's all well and good. And it's called the law of reciprocity. And it's also like the rule of 7. So if you get 7 people, and 7 people talk about you, those 7 people talk about you, and those 7 people talk about you, and those 7 people talk about you, and eventually you will get more people into your space. So everything that I do is about encouragement, and I know how anxious people can get. I see them on Facebook all the time, that they're anxious about that they're not making money online. It's because they've got this attitude of making money online that they won't be successful, because they need to be thinking about solving a problem. If what they've got to offer solves a problem, and they can show somebody how it solves their problem, then that person eventually, once you've nurtured them and once you've got them into your space, they will be a long-term believer in you or customer. They will eventually, because that's how it goes. That's how the engagement and the encouragement builds over a period of time. And also, it's a lot to do, especially when you're dealing with someone on this sort of space. It's also about the law of attraction. Now, there will be people, of course, who you will never, ever sell to because they're not interested in you, because we only buy from people, and we only buy from people that we like, no matter what we buy. No matter what it is, it's always about, do we like that person that we're dealing with? Now, in my own personal inventory, I have got thousands of products that I've basically accumulated over the years. And I could give you anything, whatever you needed, whoever's on here, I could give you anything. I could give you anything that you needed that would help your business if you wanted it. So if you join my list at easypreneur.com, I can, give you all sorts of things. I'll just put that in the chat so you can see. If you just fill out it's on the free downloads page. Just listening right now is very helpful and therapeutic. That's because I'm also a hypnotherapist, that I use my voice to, I almost, in the best possible way, I can use my voice to almost hypnotize you into listening. Not always, but mostly I can, because of my tone of voice. Now, some people might say that's a load of rubbish, but that's an opinion. It's not a fact. So you have to understand the difference, because Napoleon Hill talked about the master keys of success. And he always said that the trouble is with mankind, we never ask the question, how do you know? When someone says something to you, don't always believe it straight away. Always say, and how do you know? One thing I'm not, and I've noticed on HAPS TV, one thing that I'm not is I'm never rude to people. I've noticed there's a lot of people, even in the infancy, in the beta the beta development of HAPS, we've got people on here being rude to people, ignoring what they say, disregarding what they say, not believing what they say. So I always say, well, how do you know? And if someone said to me, how do you know about social media? I'll say, well, I've been on Facebook since 2004. I was there right at the beginning of it. So I understand. I understand the psychology of identity and behavior. So I understand buying habits. I've taught business for many years, so I understand that part of it. So that's how I know. And thank you for saying that about my voice. I do use it a lot. I have to. Yeah, so There was just another. I was just and I was talking about because it's Sandra's world and it's what Sandra does. This broadcast is all about and my world, Sandra's world. While I called it that, is all about what I do. So everything that I do is about passing on that information to people, because that's what I want to do, because I want to leave that sort of legacy that I've always sort of liked, given my best to people, to help people. That's what I really enjoy doing in everything I do, even as a politician. Everything I do, everything that I talk about comes from a place of what I believe in. So I was looking at social media, and that's why I called this "Why Are They Lying to You?" And I was looking at different ways to make money online, and not to make money online right from the word go, but to look at things that you could do to start the process of possibly getting into online marketing. Now, I know this for a fact, that the only true way to make a success online is by having your own product. You can sell other people's products successfully, but the only way that you will truly be able to make the type of money that you are hoping to make is by producing something of your own. Now, it doesn't have to be something new. It can just be what someone's done before, but with your personality with it. So if you wanted to do a training, if you knew how to do something and you could put some videos together on whatever that might be. So if you could do some, I don't know, if you were an expert in LinkedIn or Instagram or Facebook or writing or fishing or drawing, painting, makeup, you're a makeup artist, you're a you're a hairstylist, you could produce I don't know, lots of things, and you could put together a training that definitely there would be someone out there who would buy it. Now, you don't have to, you can use what other people have done, and what you have to do is you have to look for whatever it is you produce. You have to look for a hungry market. So if there's a hungry market out there for what you are producing and providing, you will sell it. But you have to look for that hungry market. And when you produce something that's what you've done and your personality, you're more likely to be able to sell it. So one of the things that I've done since we got into the since I've had some more time because of the pandemic, one of the things that I've got into, I don't want to spend a lot of money advertising on advertisements for what I do, but I haven't really used this myself. But what I've been doing is I've been looking for ways to possibly be able to do some advertising for my affiliate products. So one of the things that I've found is what they call viral mailers. So I've basically joined different viral mailers, and I've built up through looking at these viral mailers and how they work. And then I've been able to accumulate a number of credits for selling my products on these viral mailers. So if you look at this one here is called Viral Commando Profits. Now, I don't know whether you can see that very well, but you can. I'm still getting used to perhaps and how all this works. So I don't know whether you can see that very well. Viral Commando Profits. So I've joined this website, and every time I engage with an email that I'm sent, I get credits. I have bought some credits so that I can use them in my mailing to mail to the other people that are on here. So I can put together some advertising because I've got these credits. I don't know whether you can see it. If you can see it, if you can let me know whether you can see this, because I've got a very small screen on my laptop and I can't it's difficult to see this. And I'm not really used to doing this. It will take me a while to get used to this platform. I'm doing my best. But anyway, that's one of them. And then this is another one. This is the free business builder. And I've got credits on that one. And this is another one that I've done, reality affiliate. So what I'm saying to you is the so-called gurus and experts don't tell you how expensive it is to advertise on social media. So I've looked, this is just some ways that what you could use in order to get some free advertising. You can have a free account, and you can also have a paid account. Now I will admit that I am a member of one called Viral Marketing, I think it's called. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Hi, Anna. Oh, it's lovely to see you. For me, it works, believing in my product for starters and transmitting that belief to others. Love listening to you. Oh, Anna, that's amazing. Hi, Anna. Yeah, thank you for that comment. I want you to download the HAPS app and join me live on here so that you can sort of like chat. I've got 9 people online, which is great, and I've got Cloud9 here giving me some encouragement, and Anna's giving me some encouragement. That's really good. So I was just saying that one of the viral mailers that I've been able to get through another through something else. I'm what you call a VIP member. Now, right now, I can give anyone who comes on this broadcast, even now or later, I can give you 47, I think it's, I can give you platinum membership to that viral mailer if you'd like to start looking into it. Just to, you know, you can just use it to experiment. You can just have a go and see what it's all about. But it's completely free. All you have to do is just join my list on easypreneur.com free download page and send me a message, DM me, and I'm on at easypreneur on Instagram. If you DM me and say you've joined my list and you'd like the free platinum membership of the viral mailer that I'm talking about, it's not any of the ones on the screen, it's a different one. If you want that membership, just let me know, and you can have it free. So if as I say, if you get me on here, easypreneur.com, free downloads, and also at easypreneur on Instagram. If you just message me there on Instagram, I'll send you those. I'll send you the free link to the platinum membership for the viral mailer. So that my internet keeps going in and out. So I don't know whether anyone's got any questions right now. Any more questions for me? It sounds all quite sort of a bit amateurish. I'm not used to this app. I was much more used to Periscope. And so you get used to it over time, but this is sort of takes a bit of getting used to. And I think what I need is 2 screens so that I can see on a bigger screen what's going on. So yeah, so when when you're trying to engage with people online, just do your research. Don't trust everything that you see, everything you read. Certainly don't trust anybody who advertises on Facebook and then says you don't need to advertise, you don't need a list, and you don't need a website. That's rubbish. That's absolute rubbish. And what are they doing? If they're not if you don't need to advertise, you don't need a website, and you don't need a list, why are they advertising? What are they doing? And it always seems to be, everyone seems to be wanting to get into coaching. Everyone seems to think they can be a coach. It seems to be a bit like the buzzword at the moment. Oh, I'm a coach. Well, what do you know about coaching, and why do you think you can coach anybody to do anything? Just because you've done a bit of a course for a few sessions, it doesn't mean to say that you're a coach. Now, what is coaching? Coaching is not teaching. It's not mentoring. It's basically allowing the person to find within themselves the strength to do what they need to do. So coaching is about encouragement, and it's about support. It's not about sort of like, it's a big world. Coaching is a big world. It depends what you're trying to coach someone to do, but coaching is just about giving people ideas that they might not have had before. That's what coaching is. You know, I'm a retired lecturer, so I've taught people for many years on, but would I, you know, I do some coaching, but not very often. So yeah, guidance. Well done. Yeah, Anna, you're right there. You'll know that because that's your thing. You know, that's what you do. That's what you did. It's guidance, it's support, it's offering sort of ideas that somebody wouldn't necessarily have thought of. So very often when people are stuck in mental health struggles, they forget about their strength, and people online who are trying to make it online seem to me, when I read their posts on Facebook, there's it's hidden within there that they're very, very stressed, depressed, suffering from anxiety, because they say, why won't anyone come and buy what I've got to offer? And like I said, you can't sell to anyone. You can't start with the sell. You have to start with the giving. I mean, why does so many, if you look at your inbox, if you are into affiliate marketing like I am, and you've got X amount of affiliates who contact you that you've already bought products from, why do they keep sending you emails? Well, they keep sending you emails because they want you to buy their products. So you've either bought a product through an affiliate, and they've obviously, then that vendor's now got your email. So that vendor that you've bought the product from through the affiliate can then contact you because you're on their list. So then they contact you. The person the person who's sent you to the vendor, they don't contact you because you're not on their list, unless you do it on your own website and you get them on in your world. That's the only way. That's the only way the anxiety will go, when you start to have those people where you can have control over them. It was interesting the other day. I have a relationship with a vendor who is, he started off being, I never talk about, I never give names, but if you want to know any names, I'll do it privately. I started off having a really good, I thought this was really good. You're really giving some really great value, really, really sort of like for quite a reasonable price. And then all of a sudden, you know, it's like this thing, the more money you make, the more greedy you get. And it's almost like you get this like demon inside your head that says, okay, so they've bought it and I'm making millions. I need to really sort of like get more out of people. I need more money. Never satisfied. You've got a few million, but you want a few million more. I've noticed a lot of people like that on Clubhouse, especially the people who are millionaires. You know, they've lost that reason for why they started doing what they did. and it becomes all about the money. It's not about support. It's not about encouragement. It's not about being there for people. It's just about the money. It's about, I would say, screwing people over, basically, if I like to say it in that way. I don't really like to use expletives on social media because it's out there and everyone can hear it. But I will be honest, some people aren't in it for the right reasons, and they get too greedy, and then they become different people. But there are people that I would definitely, with no hesitation, send you to their products, and I have a lot of their products. Some as an affiliate and some not. Some that I've bought their products. I'm not an affiliate, but I would definitely send you to them because I trust them. So yeah, that's sort of why sort of like I was talking about why they are lying to you. There's lots of reasons why they lie to you, but you've just got to, what I call, separate the wheat from the chaff and do your research. Don't buy in. Over the years, I've bought into many things that have never turned out to be what I thought they were. So I've been what they say, once bitten, twice shy. And it's always difficult to admit that you've made mistakes. But I have to say, I have a lot of really good products in my inventory now that I would be happy to. I've got products that I can give away for free as well. I've got all sorts of things. I will do on here. I will do a bit of a sort of like talk about some of the things that I've got and whether people would be interested in them. I just wanted to show you this. This was something that I found yesterday. I'm always looking for engaging adverts and looking at what I would think, what would I click through to? Because a lot of it I wouldn't touch. I mean, on these viral mailers, you can go through to the link, and you can, in the email, and you don't have to go through to the website. You can just get, for opening up the email, you can get the actual credits. So what would I be interested in clicking through to? So what I found yesterday was this image here, which really took my interest. You can't really see it very well because I've got too much on the screen. I have to get used to how this all works. So I keep clicking on it and it keeps disappearing. It's gone back down to the bottom again, gone back down to the bottom. So is this particular advert that I keep sending to the bottom because I'm so not used to this platform. So it's this advert with this woman on it. And that was something that drew me in. And I clicked through to it, and I basically found another viral mailer company website that I've joined. And I only join these because I just want to see what they're all about. I did buy some advertising today, which was quite a good. It was a good deal. It was on this reality affiliate. No, on this one, the free business builder. It was on that one, and it was $17, but it was a really good deal for so many. It was a couple of ads, sort of lifetime ads, which was really good. So I'm going to basically use these to send people to my, not affiliate offers, but to some of my licenses and white label products that I've got. So white label products, you can buy white label rights, and what that means is that you can put your own logo, your own name to the product, and you can sell it as your own. And you can also sell licenses. So if you've got license rights, you can sort of like have your own clients and allow them to use what you've got, as because you've got the license rights to them, to those products, not to the people. So this was in that advert there was what drew my attention. This woman there with, and I thought that was a good ad. And of course, it just depends on what type of thing you like, what's your type of thing that you're interested in. So I've got 19 people now online. So welcome to those 23 live chats, 19 people online. I've got some hearts and some, which is great. Thanks for that. I really appreciate that. I don't know. I think you should, if you want to get involved in HAPS TV, which is great, I would download the app. And when you download the app, you get 100 credits, and you can maybe do a broadcast. Or you could, if you want to, if you don't want to do your own broadcast, come on a broadcast with me and we could do it together. I could invite you onto my broadcast. Thanks, Anna. You could come on to my broadcast, whatever you've got, any products, any services, anything that you think people will be interested, you can come on to my broadcast and show and talk to people about what you do. You know, you'd be amazed since the pandemic how many people have relied on something like this just to engage with people. That people are living on their own. They don't see people. They don't meet anybody. They're frightened to go out. Even now, even though here in the UK we're sort of like coming out of lockdown a bit by bit, I do know people that are scared to go out because they've been shut in for so long. They've almost forgotten what it is like to go out, and they're always looking around and checking the environment, checking everything's safe. And I do think what's going to happen is eventually we're going to be dealing with a lot of people who have got basically OCD and a lot of anxiety, because they just keep looking around to make sure everything's safe and double checking and triple checking, and it is, these sort of things are going to be an issue for a while. I can't see that it's going to happen overnight, that it's all going to change. So if anyone's, as I say, if anyone's interested in coming on a broadcast with me to talk about what they do, because the more information we have, the more informed we are, the more we make the right decisions. I mean, I'm not saying that some people can't make it online straight away and they can't sell straight away. They can. It depends on what it is that you're selling. So if it was something, is it a product that you really need, or is it a product that you want, or is it a product you'd quite like, or is it a product that you'd buy if you had the money, type of thing. So depending on what it is that you are trying to achieve will depend on whether you buy something straight away. But of course, it also depends on where you're going to get it from. As I said, some people only like to buy something from someone that they know. Whatever it is you buy, normally when we buy something, we maybe look at it online to see what it costs, and we look at different websites to find out whether it's cheaper on one website than not, or whether it's got good feedback. Is it a product that is worth spending your money on if you need it? Or if it's a product that you want, is it the right product to do what you need it to do? So for example, if I'm selling something, I need to know that what it is I'm providing is going to be worth what people are going to pay for it. But I know that if you build this trust of offering great content and great value without expecting too much in the first place, you're more likely to have longevity. So you're more likely to bring more people into your world. More people will eventually buy from you if what you have is what they want and what they need to satisfy something that they can't do. So for example, if you, like I was saying before, the only way really that you can be sustainable online is to produce your own products. So if you could put together a training course, for example, and you can do it on video, and it's something that people want to learn how to do, the likelihood is if you put it together and you don't actually sell it straight away, you will be able to give it as a giveaway to whoever wants it and say, if you really like this, I've got a much more deeper course that will go even further into what I've taught you already, and it's going to cost $27, for example. They're more likely to buy it when they know what they've already had offers great value and it relieves an issue that they are trying to solve. So if they don't know how to put together a YouTube video, for example, if they don't know how to go onto the studio, create a studio on YouTube and download their video and maybe do some editing. If you could do training course on how to do it, then they would look at that favorably, and then you say, right, okay, so I can do something else. I can show you how to do your own video and upload it onto YouTube, put everything you need to do on it, the music, the graphics, the intros, the outros. You maybe want some doodle on there, you maybe want some avatars on there. I can show you how to do that, and here's the training course. So you buy this software and this is what it does, and then you could, if they like that idea, they'll buy it because they want to do what you can do. It's as simple as that. And you have to be genuine about that. I mean, I know people who make a really, really good living out of basically a website where it's a marketing website, and what they do is they join all the affiliate programs, because every single thing online has, I would possibly say that everything online has an affiliate program, or even they will think about having an affiliate program eventually. And you can become an affiliate and you might get 40%, 50% of when someone buys something. So for example, if you're an affiliate of Elementor, which is a WordPress plugin, if you're an affiliate of that and you encourage people to buy the pro version of Elementor, you will get an affiliate commission for it. So you can have a website, and all you've got on there is reviews of products and services, and under the review you've got a link to that affiliate. You've got your affiliate link there. When you've encouraged them to see how amazing Elementor Pro is, for example, they are more likely then, when you've built a relationship with them, they're more likely then to click on your link and they will buy Elementor Pro, and you will get commission from that. And the more they pay their subscription, the more you can make money with that on an ongoing basis. I know people that do that. They do it all the time. You can do it on Amazon. You can do it on all of the I'm an affiliate on MailerLite, and MailerLite have got a massive list of products that you can become an affiliate of, or websites that you can become an affiliate of. You've just got to do your research, look into what you can do, and you can make a reasonable living online doing that. And it's an ongoing thing, but it does take time. If you look on YouTube, you'll find videos on how to do that. But it isn't something that happens overnight. It does take time, and it does take some effort from you. You do have to put together the reviews. If possible, do it. I would encourage you to do it yourself as much as possible, as much as you're able to. However, you can go on to Fiverr or other platforms like that, and you can pay people to put together a review of a product, and then you can put it on your website. But having said that, I do my own reviews. I look at the product. I decide whether the product is a good product, and I will then talk about it, and I would encourage you to look into possibly, if it's what you want and it's what you need in your business, to buy it. So, for example, I'm not an affiliate of this particular software, but I've become aware, and I've bought it. It's called Changio, and it's by Brett Ratutsky. I think that's how you say his name. Now, this guy is a programmer, so all of the software that he provides, he wrote all the programs. And what I like about him is that not only did he write the programs, he has got a partner. I can't remember the guy's name now. Not only does he write the programs, but he also does the support. Now, the problem is with a lot of these products, a lot of these things that you buy into are here today and gone tomorrow, because the people who write the programs don't know the technology behind putting it onto a server, and they get into a lot of issues around that, around server size and whether what they've produced and what they sell, have they got the capacity to provide what you need to provide the usage of that software. So that the Brett Ratutsky, he does his own support. He does. So if there's an issue with his software, he does his own support. And I really like that. I admire that in somebody, because he doesn't have to. He's a wealthy man, and he doesn't have to do that, but he does. And I really admire that in somebody. I think that's really, to do that, he cares about his customers. That's what makes him different to a lot of people out there. So the software is called Changio. And I'm not an affiliate for this, but I really think it's a great software. I encourage you to check it out, and because it's clever. It's a really clever software that allows you to basically take a website that you know looks good, and basically as long as it's HTTPS hypertext transfer protocol with security, as long as it's HTTPS, you can basically copy it, put it into this software, and you can use this website that you like the look of, and you can put your own sort of brand on it, so to speak. So you can use the website design, but you can put your own links, you can change it, you can put your own videos. It's basically using a website that's already designed, and you can basically use it and as your own, so to speak, the design of it. But I wouldn't use it. I would make changes and put your own links, your own videos, your own colors, etc. And you can do all that. Then you can basically upload that onto your own into your own website, and you can have a page like that, a landing page on your own website, or you can just there's just like a URL, and you can just use that because it's on the Changio server. So that means it's housed on the Changeo server. So you can use that link in your social media, and it's you know, you've got this hosting as well. So you've got this place where this website is. And because Brett Ratutsky looks after all of the support, it's well supported, and it's really worth looking into. If you're looking for, if you can't build, you've never built your own website and you find it challenging, I would look into that. Another piece of software that I really think's really good is one-click blog post. Now, I do have an affiliate link for one-click blog post. So if you're interested, you know, you could get it through my link, because I think it's really good. It's really good software. And what it does is it allows you to take the content and the video from YouTube and put it into this software. And it's a WordPress plugin, and it's also on the cloud. So on the cloud means you've got your own dashboard independent from your WordPress website. So, you know, it's great as a plugin because it's on your website, and you can put then just basically what you get from YouTube goes right onto your website. Then you've also got the added advantage of having it in the cloud. So you've got either or, depends on what you, if you haven't got a WordPress website, you can still use this software. It's called One-Click Blog Post. And I would definitely, if it's something that you're interested in. So what it does is you can use a YouTube video and what the video is about to make your own blog. So if you say you do get into affiliate marketing and you want to put something together, you want to put a blog together about this product that you're trying to promote, you can get you can go onto YouTube, look for a video on it, because they're always on there. There's always someone who's done a review of software, because there's many affiliates out there on YouTube who are talking about the products that they're promoting. So you can go and get a YouTube video that you like the look of. You can basically take the URL from YouTube, drop it into this software, one-click blog post, and then you can use, it's called curating content. So you curate the content, and you can add your own little review into it. So this is what they say, this is what I think. And then you can have maybe a little video of you know, a 5-minute Loom video that you can then sort of put in there about what you think, or a Vimeo, Vimeo or any other thing that you've got. Just do it on your phone and just upload it onto your, wherever you're going to upload it onto, and you can put that in your blog. So it's basically curating content that somebody else has done, but using that, because that's as long as you can give people the recognition, this is where this came from, this, you know, the source of this and the person. As long as you do that, people have been doing that for, I can't even remember how many years. I know when I did my degree, I did that. When I was doing my research for my degree, I took other people's work, I gave them recognition, source you know, give them the source. This is where I got it from, the date and everything. And it just builds up your expertise along with the expert who's maybe designed the software, or someone who's really understands it. It just builds up that relationship. And if you give that person who's created that video their, you know, recognition in your work, that builds up it. It's almost like a snowball effect. So I would look at that one-click blog post, and I'm just trying to see, I can't give you the link, my link to it, but if you're interested in this software, you could get in touch with me, send me a message, and I could send you my affiliate link if you'd like to get it from me. So also another bit of software that I actually talked about on my first broadcast is an e-commerce store that I've got. If you would like an e-com store for free, go to easypreneur.com and on the downloads page and fill out the form and send me a DM at easypreneur on Instagram and tell me you'd like this e-com store. Now, don't forget that this e-com store is something that you could, because it's free, you could use it and see if it's what you like, see if it's what you're looking for, and use it just as the start of your e-com business. Don't pay out for Shopify or all of these expensive online stores. Don't do it, because you should never pay for anything monthly. I will give you that bit of advice. You should never pay for anything monthly if you can at all help it. And don't forget, you can keep also, if you think, oh, well, my autoresponder, you know, when you're lucky enough to have thousands of people on your list. I know that MailerLite only allows you to have, I think is it 1,200? I know MailChimp is 2,000, I believe, people on the list before you've got to pay. But there are other autoresponders that are free that you can build a list. You can sort of like use them. You can use more than one autoresponder. So, you know, if you don't pay for anything monthly, it's just draining your profits. Try and find free software and see if you like it. And then at such times as you want to, so for example, the Changeo, if you bought that, for example, and you liked it and you used it, you could then get the pro version. And also the one-click blog post. If you use that and you like it, you could upgrade. Also, the e-com store, the version that I'm giving away for free is not just the box. It's not just the front end. This is the pro version of this e-com store. So it's got all of the things that you need to set up a nice little e-com store for your products, or you know, whatever it is that you want to sell, whether it's a digital product or a physical product, clothes, or you know, I think you could use it for just about anything if you wanted to. If you've got a gardening centre or something like that, or you know, I bet if you're a cake designer or a um, anything really, you can just put the images on there and put a payment link, and then put it out on your send people there to buy, look at what you've got to offer, and sell your products and services. So it's not just it's not just the basic one. It's got a lot of the things that the Shopify's have got. I think it's also, yeah, it's also got integration to your auto responder. And the person where this site is, where it is on the server, the person who's got it on their server is a reputable vendor, and they're not going away anytime soon. So they've assured me of that. So download let me know by filling out the form. Send me a message, say you'd like the e-com store, and I'll organize it. I don't want to just send anyone to a link about it. I want people to sort of I don't want to put a link here. I want you to like give me your, allow me to engage with you, start a relationship with you, build a know, like, and trust factor, see that I'm a genuine person. I offer great value. I'm there to help. I'm there to give advice. And we can just start this relationship. And one thing I will say to you, absolutely, I will never lie to you. Okay, this has been Sandra's World. It's been amazing chatting to the 20 people online. Thank you to Anna. Thank you to Cloud9 for your comments and the hearts and everything that you have done to encourage me today. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for listening. Thank you for making the comment that you like my voice, and just thank you. And I will look forward to my next broadcast. So wherever you are in the world, have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.